Peace be with you and welcome back to my channel for another video, another spiritual download. If this is the first time that you're coming across my channel, I say hey, hi, and hello. You're more than welcome to comment, like, share, subscribe, call upon your higher self, have a glass of wine, depending on whether or not it's wine o'clock wherever you are on this planet. If you're new to the channel though, I promise you this is not by coincidence that you're here. Nothing happens by coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. I am a firm believer in that. Seriously, wholeheartedly. 9 times out of 10, if you've come across this channel, Spirit does have a message here for you. There's a 99.9% chance that you need confirmation either about something that you've been meditating about, praying about. This could be about you or somebody in your energy is what I feel. Needless to say, you're more than welcome to comment and or stay, kick your feet up. I support you in whatever energy you decide to bring here at our first meeting, because I know that we're under judgment. And so whatever energy you carry, I'm coming in peace. I pray that you're coming in peace too. You are responsible for the energy and you have to stand accountable in spiritual court for whatever energy you put out. But if you're returning to the channel, listen, you already know the rules. I know that you sat with your higher self. I know that you're bringing your spirit team. I know that you've been reading your scriptures and or getting the synchronicities and confirmations by way of the universe, because we are connected by way of being each other's soul tribe members. Shout out to my soul nieces, my soul nephews, my soul uncles and aunties, my tios and my tias, my abuelitas. Listen, I'm going to need you to just come on in, just like we always do. Let's welcome each other. Let's greet each other. I have respect for your divine ancestors, and you have respect for mine. It is a mutual game of love and give and take. Yeah, it's very mutual with my soul tribe. I love it. Yeah, we're too loving to be caught in this tiny little space of competitive interest and or jealousies, right? Yeah, ew, blah. We don't do that. We love one another. Listen, I'm going to go ahead and call in the appropriate protection, of which I've already done for myself. I pray that you all have done the same. I call upon the highest of white lights, only the highest of white lights. Anything other than the highest of white lights, please close that door. We don't give that energy permission to be here. Somebody was going to a practitioner. There's a divine masculine that was going to a practitioner. These two had a bond. This download is so clear. Man, this is going to be deep. I feel it. Damn. This older practitioner, whoever this masculine is, I see the red-eyed devil. Red-eyed devil. What is that? This is the energy of this older gentleman. This man could be close to his 60s, or maybe he is 60. All right. I feel as though he's very dehydrated, right? Dried out. His eyes are very, very red, but he is a very powerful, or was a very powerful spiritual practitioner. This person has known this masculine since he was younger. All right. I'm getting age 14, 15, 16, maybe by way of knowing this person through the neighborhood. That's what I'm getting. Maybe this young man used to cut grass. All right. Whatever the case, this person befriended this couple, this red-eyed devil. Who am I talking to? Ooh. Now this masculine who was young is now well into his 40s. I'm getting 44, 45, 46. Right? And now he has broken ties with this dominating older male figure. Not a father, but somebody that he considered to be great counsel, wiser. I feel as though he's spiritually grown to the capacity that he knows that he no longer needs this older gentleman anymore. This masculine could have done some type of spiritual work for him and or to him. Spirit says it's a yes. This older gentleman was always siphoning this younger man's energy. Now that this older gentleman is coming into the understanding of his own spirituality, he's very disappointed that he was led astray by somebody that he trusted. I call upon the highest of white lights, only the highest of white lights. Anything other than that, please put a shield of protection over us. Ooh, Yeah, this masculine is angry. I'm getting fire. I'm getting a heat. Ooh, we invoke our angels to fight against anything that aligns itself with darkness. I just heard the red-eyed devil. This is a dark-ass man. Ooh, yes, honey. Listen, when this young guy was young, he's coming up as the Knight of Pentacles. He was very hardworking, very focused gentleman, very polite young man. He's now grown into being a full-grown king. Spirit says they're telling this story by way of the cards. So this person started out young. Okay, this was the neighborhood child. Okay, this person could have lost their parents early. I get godparents. Thank you, Spirit. This is somebody that they saw as a godfather. You know, family. This is like an orphan energy. I lost my mother. I lost my father. And I feel as though whoever this young child was, they're very honest and very polite. I'm getting yes, ma'am, yes, sir type of an energy. Very responsible, very traditional, very hardworking. This young man, okay, very caring and loving to these people, this couple. But the masculine was the one that wanted to take this person's youth. Okay, this older gentleman abused his power with this masculine. Wow, it was a failed plan. Now this man has grown into being a king and he's seeing things for himself. It is a bond that is severed, that can never be put back together. I just heard destroyed. The hangman represents something that has failed, some type of discontentment, stagnation, inability to change, a very big, huge missed opportunity to have this divine love from this very faithful young man. What a nice young man is what I'm getting. Yeah. This person is very charming. This young man was very charming, very good looking, very attractive, very tall for his age. They watched this young man grow, 14, 15, 16 years old. Yeah, this man was very sneaky and deceptive. He wanted to siphon this young man's good looks. He wanted to siphon his energy. He wanted to take his libido, okay? This could be an older gentleman who is suffering from some type of sexual inability, okay? Just so I'm very respectful to my platform. He's suffering from impotency, okay? And he would siphon this young man's energy. This is very interesting and very, very dark. But I do feel success is coming later in this story. I feel as though it's a victory for this young man. This is an earth angel young man. Whoever this earth angel child is, he's now a full-grown man. For years, this person trusted these people. Okay, they put stuff in his food. I don't know if the godmother was a part of this as well, but I'm getting a godfather. This is a really long relationship. Yeah, this person celebrated with these people. He trusted these people. They were his family. This masculine is now thinking about leaving. He will leave these people. Something happened where he went through some type of a spiritual awakening. He could have been going through spiritual attacks. I'm getting jitterbug energy, something to make him anxious, something to make him crazy. This older man really played a master. His eyes are very red with envy and anger over how young and agile this younger gentleman was. Now this person has grown to the capacity where now they're outranking the person that was attacking them, this elder. And here's what we're finding in spiritual court, that justice is the enemy literally being under your feet, like you're over them now. This man is more powerful than this practitioner, okay? He could have done things for this young man in the past in terms of magic. What the young man never imagined and or understood was that this masculine was being very sneaky and deceptive and doing magic on him as well. He could have ended a lot of this young man's relationships out of jealousy. He wanted this young man to be impotent at a very young age, not to have any sexual desires because he wanted to siphon that energy as he himself was impotent. Okay? So this young man, being very, very caring, loving, kind, grew to have a bond with this older man. This older man says, listen, you know everything is energy, right? He taught this young man. Yeah, he taught this young man how to work with his energy. But this young man never anticipated that this person was doing some type of binding spell behind the scenes. It's almost on the surface, I'm helping you to get love, money, whatever they were manifesting together. They had a great bond. It was only until this young man decided to go about his own way and be an adult man and saying, listen, I'm no longer a boy. I'm a full-grown man. And so far, I'm without love. I'm without money. I've been with you for years. And all of what you've shown me has really destroyed my life. Okay? Now, this godfather or whatever this older man's position is in this masculine's life, he painted a lot of illusions. He had this young man believing, okay, that it was the women in his life that were doing him dirty. So this young man could have been paranoid. I'm mixing truth with lies. Okay, this is how this older man was able to keep this young man bound for so long, because he had power, definitely gifted and had some gifts, but he definitely abused his power. He abused his authority. He wanted to dominate this young man's life. Okay. So he would show his power at times that he needed this young man to believe in him. And it was like, oh my God, well, how do you know? He's like, yeah, she's doing this, blah, blah, blah. You know, this older guy. But at the same time, he was doing things behind the scenes, very sneaky and deceptive. There's a betrayal here. There was a lot of jealousy and hatred. This is a two-faced energy. Okay. Nine of Pentacles represents something that is long overdue. The curse has been broken. This is what we're finding under judgment. The curses have been broken. The hexes are no longer, the veil is being lifted. And now that judgment is coming down, these people are terrified as to know what the hell fate could very well bring them. They're terrified of fate. They're terrified of karma. Somebody's running from karma. Gabriel's blowing the horn on this situation very, very loud. This person was always an earth angel. This person had to go through this path. It was divinely orchestrated to be the apprentice to this powerful masculine practitioner. This godfather. It's a father, because I'm not getting any father figure in this young man's life. Okay? It's a failed situation. Okay, this practitioner was very confident in his work, and now he's doubting his power. His student has now surpassed him. And now he's lost somebody that genuinely cared for him and loved him as an older male figure and wise counsel. This person is waking up. This person has awakened, not wakened up. Well, that was I'm silently correcting your grammar type of a commercial break. Listen, we're going to have our damn commercial breaks in spiritual court. Because they're vital and they're essential to our spiritual walk and our path. Listen, that was just a little bitty 2 cents from Auntie Neff. Listen, this person is in heavy regret. 5 of Cups. He lost a really good young man that had a lot of respect for him. This young man has gone through some type of a spiritual awakening, and he can see very, very clear that this man has been behind a lot of his destruction and or things that just happened in his life that were misfortunes. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, yes, this young man is now a man. He is no longer a boy. This older man, my left ear is ringing to the dickens. Why is my left ear ringing, Spirit? Why is my left ear ringing so loud? What is it warning me of? What is this story about? What is this about? Yeah, I cannot make it the hell up. The Tower. Get a gander at that Tower. And guess what? It's in reverse. Ooh. Sudden changes, I just heard. Unforeseen forces. Something detrimental is happening today to this man. Whoever this man is, okay? Ooh, I'm getting as above, so below type of an energy. This man has caused so much misfortune in this young man's life, and this young man kept going back, and he was siphoning his energy, taking his power. Okay, he wanted this young man isolated, not to have love. Listen, the Five of Cups represents a mourning, a loss of somebody that was really, really nice to you. Somebody that was very kind, that had a lot of respect for you. This young man confided a lot in this man. Okay? It's a failed attempt. The Tower is in reverse. This man's trying to avoid disaster. He's delaying the inevitable. He's delaying judgment. You can't delay judgment. Gabriel's blowing the damn horn. He can't delay it. Yeah, unexpected changes. Something. Oh. This man sent conflict spells, breakup spells, low libido spells to a very young, agile man. Listen, this is a heavy betrayal. The Ten of Swords, the ultimate betrayal. Every dark thing that you could imagine, he did. Just imagine this young man is coming to him, confiding in him about life, looking for some type of a guide and leadership and wise counsel. And he's giving him advice on the surface, but he's very jealous of him. He was jealous of this young man's body. He was jealous of this young man's good looks. He was jealous of his athletic abilities. This is an athlete. This is a very good looking young man. Or at that time he was. He's a man now. Okay. This man would do anything for this masculine. Anything that he asked him for, he saw him as a father. He was very grateful to have somebody who was so powerful. But here's the thing, and why it was divinely orchestrated to be this way. This older man taught this young man how to become an alchemist. He taught him so well without realizing the things that he was doing behind the scenes made this young man a master. Woo! It is a turning your pain into power type of an energy. Okay, he's trying to delay the inevitable. He's crying out for judgment not to come down on him. And the horn has been blown. The cover has been blown. The Tower is in reverse. Okay. Yep. Something is going on, honey. First of all, this came up in reverse. The Five of Wands represents conflict, competition, opposition, and arguments. He sent this man conflict spells. He broke up all of his love relationships. He wanted to devour this man. He wanted all of the love that people had for him to go away so that he could slowly, silently devour this young man. This is a very, very hateful person. I'm getting the red-eyed devil. I see red eyes. I see somebody that drinks a lot. This went in reverse. This person could be having towers in their life right now, fighting with somebody as we speak. These spirits have returned to sender. Okay, this could be with his family, with his daughter, his children. Everything in his house is upset. I just heard before the night is up, before the day is through, everything you sent to me is going to return back to you. I heard that real clearly. I'm not even playing So Molded Beat. Listen, this older gentleman who's now very conflicted. You know, they're trying to compromise something. They're trying to find relief. They could be running away from their house with the hopes that these spirits and energy won't find them. Yeah, this person's running. Yeah, this person's on the run, y'all. What is going on? Conflict. They could get into some type of a disagreement. Whoever this young man is as an adult, he's waging war. The Knight of Swords, he's saying, I'm no longer a boy. I trusted you. And this man taught him magic. This man has done some things for him. But this young man is starting to find out that there was a great cost that he paid in confiding so much in this older man. This was divinely orchestrated to be this way because this young man grew in wisdom, power, and favor with men and women and children and dogs and cats. Listen, that was a sarcastic commercial break, but listen, this young man grew in favor. It's a victory. He's on the good end of karma. Okay? Yeah, when you start to tie into practitioners like this, be it family members, you have to be careful because you don't know the karma that's backing them. And sometimes they want to sacrifice you so that they can, avoid a tower, which is inevitable. This man is trying to delay the inevitable. He knows that his time is coming. Yeah, this young man is in his 9 of Cups energy. He's very happy. Okay, he could be in a divine union. Show me this man. Show me this man as an adult. Show me this man, Archangel Michael, divine ancestors. Show me this young man. He's in his 40s, 41, 42, 43, no older than 46. He's sailing to calmer waters. He's moving away from these people. 6 of Swords. It's almost like this retaliatory, non-retaliatory energy. He doesn't want to retaliate. Sorry, I just had to get that out. Silently correcting your grammar. Time of commercial break. Listen, we don't have time to laugh right now. The commercial breaks. We're in spiritual court. I'm going to need everybody to take a sip of their cappuccino. Where are you going? Are you at the beach? Somebody's listening to this at the beach. That's beautiful. Look at the water. Listen. Coincidentally, he's sailing to calmer waters as you're sitting at the beach listening to tarot. Somebody's going to throw a tarot party. I think it's brilliant. Have all your friends bring their tarot cards. Play the tarot video and see if you all flip the same cards. If they're your soul tribe, this is what's going to happen. I'm sorry. That's on my vision board. I just had to share that during the commercial break because it's the only way that I could put in my 2 cents. And that's just what it is. Thank you, Spirit, for being so patient with me. Listen. Yeah, this person's sailing to calmer waters. He's so hurt that he just is walking away. He doesn't even want to fight this man. He's so hurt that he's walking away in a very calm way. He's wise to do that. Yeah. He's saying, once I was a boy, Page of Cups. He knows that this friendship was fake. It was an illusion the entire time. This man had a veil over him. He wanted to control his head. Page of Cups is a fake ass friendship. Behind the scenes, he was doing some real dark things to this young boy. Okay, but this young boy also went into the dark side after heartbreak. Okay, he went into this angry energy, and so he would ask this particular godfather, whoever this elder is, to now petition certain deities for him. He became his practitioner. He became the person that he went to get him to do dark deeds. This young man learned a really hard lesson. He learned all along, hey, I allowed you to change my energy. I went from being divine to being very toxic, but I had to go from the light to the dark and back to the light. I just heard. Wow. Show me this person as an adult. Yeah. This person's very intuitive. He knows that this relationship is over. He's bowing out gracefully is what I feel. Whoever this person is. Yeah. He's being very courageous in cutting ties. The Knight of Swords. He still sees himself as a young man compared to this man. This man is like 60 something. Okay. Very experienced, very confident in his work. The 7 of Cups represents illusions. Okay. Dreamy state. He had this man under a spell. A very powerful illusion. He wanted to dumb this man down. He wanted him stupid. He hated his stature. When this young man was younger, he thought he was so stupid to not be able to see his own beauty. And when I mean by beauty, I mean his light. This older man was like, look at how young, handsome he is. His body was perfect. And this young man didn't know who he was. I'm getting orphan child. I'm getting somebody that was abandoned by everybody. Could have lost their mother young, age 14, 15. Okay. This person adopted people by way of being out in the world. Everybody was this young man's family. Okay. Show me this young man as an adult, please and thank you. He's still coming up as a Knight of Swords. He knows that this man is powerful, but he's very courageous in saying, hey, you mean to tell me I've always had the power? Yeah, he tried to make this young man sick. He wanted the lovers out of the way so that this young man would never know his value, so that he could devour this young man. This is what he wanted. Okay. Yeah, this man is coming up as a king. Whoo! listen, I damn near jumped out the seat and flipped the table over and just said, that's it. When I tell you, this young man went through hell. He is now finding out where all of that energy was coming from, where all that darkness was coming from. The King of Swords, this man turned into a king right before this man's eyes. And now this powerful practitioner is doubting his power. This was a leader who was abusing his power. Enjoying the fact that this man was suffering in silence. King of Swords is this young man using his intellect, wearing his crown proudly, understanding now that I never needed you. I am Dorothy on the yellow brick road. I always had courage. I always had a heart. He was trying to hold this man back. Four of Pentacles energy. This young man is now holding back his energy from him. This young man is not a young man. He is a king now. He is an adult. He's an authority over his own life. He's very powerful. He's a very stern leader. He understands the dark side. He understands that this is the path that he chose and that he needed to go from the light to the dark first. Listen. Whoa. He's seeking the truth in all matters, and he's being very, very honest about what needs to go and what needs to stay. This King of Swords energy is very, very powerful. He's going back in the past and he's recanting every single situation, every single tower that was in his life. And he realizes that this older gentleman was behind it all. Wow. Spiritual court is now in mother-freaking session. This young man, this king, has a new beginning. The helping hand of the Most High is here. All of that energy has to return to sender, and it is a wrap. Listen, he's got new opportunities. Show me this king. Show me his current energy. I feel as though he's saying it's my own fault. I should have known. He taught this young man who was this knight, okay? He taught him how to listen to his instincts without even realizing that he was teaching him how to listen to his instincts. Because behind the scenes, he was doing some dark ass magic, binding him to him, siphoning his energy, wanted his athletic abilities, wanted his ability to, he wanted his youth. Yeah, he wanted to blind him to the truth, the Two of Swords. He wanted this young man to always come back to him, to be his slave, to be his flunky, to be his minion. He was never supposed to surpass him. This is the thing, as a master as he was, and I say was because it's literal, he was very powerful. He is no longer powerful. He wanted him blinded to the truth. He wanted him to always come back to him. Ooh. This once young man is now a king. The Eight of Cups is here. He's bowing out gracefully. He's moving in silence. The Eight of Cups represents walking the hell away from this situation. And he's doing it because I heard him say this man is going to sink his own battleship. He's made a decision to leave. He's traveling further. He doesn't want this person to know where he's going. He doesn't want any parts of this person anymore. He's bowing out gracefully. This man did a lot of mind manipulation on him. This man is weak without this young person's energy. He's a young person to him in the sense that he's a lot younger than him. Hence the fact that this man is 45, a full grown man. But to him, he's still a young boy. And this man is saying, no, I'm a king of swords, as a matter of fact. And I'm using my intuition. You need to put some damn respect on my name. Oh, Queen of Cups came up. This person's very psychic and intuitive. This young boy is now understanding who he is. He's coming up as the Empress. Very caring, loving, and kind. He understands the darkness. Don't push him into the darkness because he is about that dark work. This man taught him darkness. But now he's coming into the light. This has taught him to be very, very, very protective over his energy. He sifts through the advice that people give him, and he decides what to take and what to leave for somebody else to take. He definitely is in the, I'm going to chew the meat and spit out the bones type of an energy. He's not to be controlled anymore. This hurts him. He's grieving the loss of this elderly man because he feels as though, why would you do that to me? You stole so much of my youth. Just imagine from age 14 to 45, that's a really long time. Somebody constantly doing magic on you, darkness on you, sending you strife, sending you sickness, trying to siphon your sexual energy is what I'm hearing. This person, this older guy, I'm getting, forever young. This is what I hear him saying. He wanted to be forever young. It's a Hansel and Gretel type of an energy. He wanted the heart of somebody young, somebody with, ambition. Spirit says he was supposed to walk this walk. It was supposed to be this way. Okay, listen. This is a heartbreaking situation for this young man who's now a king, because now he has to break up with this person. There's a lot of pain and sorrow. He celebrated with these people. 3 of Cups is here. He saw them as family. He saw them as people that he could love. Yeah. He's going within. This represents inner meditation, the 4 of Cups. He's done with this relationship. It's heartbreaking. Yeah, Spirit sat him down. He's contemplating. He's thinking. 4 of Swords is contemplation. Laying upon my bed, for upon my bed I will pray day and night. I'm being called to do my purple cards. I told you, I cannot make it up. This older guy was sneaky and mother freaking deceptive. But see, his head is turned. He doesn't know what's in front of him because what's in front of him is judgment and a very, very harsh tower. It's bad. I can't even say this not. Knight of Wands, this person could be a fire sign. Okay. I hear this older man still saying little boy. There's conflict in this man's life. He sent this man conflict spells. He wanted to tear this man's life apart. He didn't want him happy. And whenever this young man would come back and say, yeah, we broke up. She's not the one for me. I heard she was cheating. And then this man was going behind the scenes painting illusions. Okay. Sending attacks to his lovers. He wanted this man alone so that he could devour him. Now this man is stuck in some type of a dimension of nostalgia. The both of them are. Okay. This is experience versus inexperience, but now the one that was inexperienced is no longer trapped. He wanted this man in the self-imposed imprisonment. He wanted this man trapped mentally. He wanted him sick. He wanted him to be crazy. He wanted to siphon his energy. He did not want him to see who was sending him this energy. He wanted this man to be alone. Okay. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, and or Capricorn energy. So the godmother could have been a part of it or could have been aware energetically. But I feel as though whoever this dark masculine was, he was controlling her as well. Show me more. Gabriel's blowing a horn on that ass. That horn is blowing. Judgment is here. And guess what? The judgment angels are very angry about this young man. His ancestors are in court and they are wanting blood. That horn is angry. That horn is calling for judgment now. They don't want no slow ass tower. They want blood. This man created so many setbacks in this man's life. His ancestors are pissed. They are screaming to him, close the mother freaking door on this wicked ass bastard. I keep getting the red-eyed devil. This older person wanted to flex their power. Now they're powerless. And now this King of Swords is coming to the realization that this man was only powerful because he was siphoning his energy. If he's siphoning your energy and you saw him as this ultimate powerful practitioner, then how powerful are you now that you've called all your power back? Ooh, smells like a spiritual awakening type of commercial break. Listen. Ooh. Can't make it up. The Hierophant is here. This masculine is finding out that I am the highest in the room. I am divine. I never had to go through that darkness. But at the same time, he's like, it's all good. Everything is fine. I accept the path that I had to walk. Even at 45, 46 years old. Listen, woo, he's no longer conforming to anybody else's rules on his life. Ooh. This is a fake ass friendship. He knows it. This Page of Cups energy, he says, you took full advantage of me when I was very, very young. I'm no longer young anymore. The hellhounds outside of my door are barking because whoever this dark practitioner is, see, every time I open up a door, every time we're in spiritual court, they're aware of it, y'all. Their ears are ringing just like my ears ring, okay? And when my left ear rang like that, I know that whoever this dark-ass red-eyed devil, baby, my goons are dragging him to and fro. My divine ancestors are like, excuse me, we're going to need you to put some respect on Neff's name. She's standing in court. Justice is here, boo. You cannot delay this tower. You cannot delay this judgment. Judgment is here for you right now, baby. I just heard by the full moon. Listen, something's going to happen. It could be a catastrophe. This man did some really wicked ass shit, y'all, to this young, handsome, just a beautiful young man. He was a child. He was so vulnerable. He needed people to love him. And he met the devil himself. Yeah. Now karma is dishing out this king, this now once a night, now a king type of an energy. He's dishing him out his fair share of good karma, as it's very, very fair in the universe. And this elder is now getting his fair share dished out to him as well. Listen. He's trying to come back in. This elder is still trying to be friends. You know, this older guy doesn't want to grow up. He doesn't want to get old. He resents younger men. He wants to win at all cost. He's going to try his hand again at what has worked all these years over this now king who was once a knight, and he's going to get devoured. Okay? There's going to be some type of conflict between these two. They could already be battling in the spirit realm, in the 5D and above, over the fact that this elderly man that he trusted, the red-eyed devil, betrayed him. Now he's getting the fight out of this young man. This young man that he once saw as weak. He said, you're so nice, you're so weak. I'm going to devour you piece by piece for no reason. And everything has gone silent. Wow. The hellhounds just went silent. Somebody tried to open up a door and got snatched by the spiritual throat. Oh, I'm just in spiritual court. Don't shoot me. I'm just the messenger. I honestly am just the mother freaking messenger. But listen, I got to stand in court for my soul tribe. Yeah, this was supposed to work. Listen, this person was always the meat between two slices of bread. This third party was always in between his relationships, his positive endeavors. This person wanted him stagnant. He wanted to hold him back. He wanted his sexual energy. This young man could have suffered from some type of libido issue that he could not have explained. This person went all in and he did the ultimate betrayal, all because he wanted to devour him and he never wanted him to wake up to become a king. Listen, he was always the interference in this man's life and his relationships. This man celebrated with this elder. He trusted him. He saw him as a father. It's been a long time coming. This king is no longer curbing his enthusiasm. He doesn't give a damn who he's got to use that sword on. He's going to do it. Temperance is here. Sagittarius energy. Archangel Michael's in the building. Joy, peace, balance. He's starting to really see this elderly guy for who he is. They had a very deep bond, though, spiritually. Okay? He's understanding why the bad karma. This man could have painted the illusion to him whenever he would come to him with a problem, saying, well, you know, she's doing witchcraft on you. Or, okay, I'm going to go and I'm going to fix this. Don't worry. Or, yeah, you know, somebody's doing this to you. Don't trust her. She's a slut. She's a this. This man manipulated so much energy behind this man's true love. Now, here's the beautiful part. Okay, here's the plot twist. He actually helped this young man without realizing it, because what he did was he ran off a lot of karmic lovers. Oh, holy toly maloli. This young man thought he had lost out on love, when in reality he had never met his one true love. This elder had dreams, had visions in the night, knowing that one day this man was going to find true love, that one day he was going to grow up and leave him, and he was very much afraid of that. He was in a I need you more than you need me type of an energy, and this was what his pursuit was. These are his reasonings for why he continued to do that. This king that was once a boy is walking away, and he's turning his back. These are fake ass offers. He knows that this older man was trying to siphon his energy, and now he knows that he is more powerful than this man. Ooh, this older man could be sick. Yep, he had this man blinded. This is what this king is saying. I was blinded to the truth. I didn't know. He could have done something that he's not proud of spiritually. Okay, and now he's trying to clear his karma. And the reason why Spirit is giving this young man another chance is because he was under some heavy ass spell work. I'm getting a succubus spirit. This young man could have been given a succubus energy, a female succubus. And that was another reason that all of his lovers left. See, these succubus energies get jealous when they're feminine, and then you got a feminine, a real one in physical world that comes into your life, and they want to devour you because now you're deciding to abandon that succubus feminine energy. Stay away from those demonic ass energies. But here's the thing. This was conjured up at the request of this young man when he was very spiritually immature. He was under very he was under very heavy spell motherfucking work. Heavy on the fire sign energy, Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, and or Sagittarius. He was young. This man found the Most High. Show me this king. Show me this young man. He's leaving. He's taking a leap of faith. He's going to take a chance and cut ties with this person, which is a very wise thing to do. He says, you manipulated me to go into the darkness. You manipulated me to go against God. You had me feeling as though God was not on my side, and I allowed you to do that. I have to take full responsibility for continuing to return to my vomit after being delivered out of this land of confusion and this mind of Babel. Ooh, put some respect up in spiritual court and get out the damn way. And now the divine says, and now that I've molded and shaped you, now that you've sat with the devil himself, now that you've met with the devil himself, I told him he could do anything that he wanted to do to you, Job. He just can't kill you. Now I'm going to take you into the light. This young man has been delivered into the light. After you've been delivered, after you wake up, there is no going back to sleep. This man is in his 10 of Pentacles. This man needed to know what the dark side was about. He needed to understand dark energy. He needed to know he needed to trust his own intuition. This is a very jealous older man. The 10 of Pentacles represents this king now coming into his gifts. After hard work, after diligence, he woke up. He prayed. He went into a relationship with Spirit, and he's now coming up as a Queen of Wands. This masculine is embodying a Queen of Wands energy. Confident, charismatic, in touch with his feminine side. He could have been very machismo, very hardened, right? Very too much testosterone. Okay, this older man could have tried to mold and shape him to be controlling. I'm getting old-fashioned values like, yeah, you got to control that woman. You don't let the woman control you. Like he gave him that type of counsel. Right? So this Queen of Wands energy is this man being more compassionate in his femininity. saying, yes, I'm a man, I'm very masculine, but I'm very caring, loving, and kind, and I want love. I don't want to dominate my partner to the point where they can't leave me. He had him really believing that this was the way that you have a relationship. This person's in touch now with their feminine side. They're opening their heart. Whereas their heart was very blocked, very caveman style type of an energy. Okay. This could have been brought on by true love. Yeah, this man is the star, Aquarius energy. The age of Aquarius, the great awakening is what I'm getting. The great awakening spiritually for this man. This man is optimistic, positive outlook, very content, healed. He surpassed this elder. He overcame the devil. This is his testimony. He's moving forward. The chariot represents a moving forward energy. Not only that, it's the willpower to move forward. He's willing it to happen. He is the magician. He's sailing to calmer waters and he's leaving these people behind. This man really broke his heart. He's saying it was the best heartbreak I could have ever had, because not only that, it thrusted me into my spiritual awakening. This man is coming up as the Empress, very fertile, very much giving birth to new ideas. Empress also represents Mayat energy. Okay, Mayat is spinning the mother freaking block and she's taking heads off. And this elderly man is trying to slow down karma. He's literally running away from where he lives with the hopes that the spirits that he sent are not going to find him. How foolish is that? When this spiritual work is a part of your spiritual DNA, it's imprinted upon your path because that was the energy that you put out. As above, so below, so shall it be. That's what you're getting back. And the judgment angels are on your ass. Archangel Michael's chasing your ass down, reading the scriptures and the promises to you day and night to remind you of who the great I am is, the Alpha and the Omega. You blasphemed the Most High. You never thought that judgment was coming. This is a very common energy amongst karmic energy. They never imagined that this stuff would happen. They read about the judgment. They knew about the message and the prophecies in the scriptures. And they said, well, if there was a God, then why would the Most High allow us to do all of this? Because you were being used for the greater scheme of something to wake up the great divine beings. The Most High used you too. Just a little Bible study commercial break. This man could be in a perfect union. He is in a perfect union with himself. The Two of Cups represents falling in love with myself, falling in love with my gifts, falling in love with me, falling in love with spirit, understanding the opposite of this darkness is light. Something backfired that he saw happen, that he realized this man is not as powerful as I thought. I was always looking up to him, and now I'm looking down at him. Ooh, that was a keep it real, keep it 100. As the young people say, top commercial, mother break. Listen, this man is moving to a distance. He could have encountered his twin flame too. I can't make it up. I cannot make it up. This man is leaving this county, this city, this parish, this town, this whatever, away from this elder man and these people. There could have been other enemies, but this one was the biggest enemy. He is the red-eyed devil. This man is coming up as a king. He could have very much fallen for his divine counterpart, and this could have been the great spiritual awakening that he needed. This was one relationship that this elder, the red-eyed devil, was not able to attack. This is what I'm getting. I'm getting soul flame, twin flame, divine, high, divine level soulmate energy. This was the gift from the Most High. The Most High says, okay, now that I've allowed this, now that I've allowed you, Satan, to test this man and show him the darkness, I'm going to show you that he will denounce you and your darkness, and he will come to me. And he will be my son. Why? Because that is who I created him to be. This was about him thinking for himself. This was about being on a narrow path. The star is here. This person encountered their twin flame. Whoever this twin flame was, they came and woke this man up. I just heard the great awakening. When this elder found it out, he went right to doing what he normally does. He was very comfortable in his dark work, very confident with his work, very comfortable in his sin. But he attacked the divine union. The Most High sent in a gift to this star. It was a true wish fulfillment. This elder tried to siphon this divine feminine's energy by way of this man. He was trying to work through this man. He's grieving the loss of this man. I just heard his own son is not as loving and caring as this man was. That just fell off the top. The high priestess. This king of wands, whoever this guy is, this king of swords is now coming off as the high priestess. He's following his intuition. His intuition is no longer blocked. He's wearing his crown very proudly. He's disappointed, but he's courageous. He's wise. He's calm. He's going towards everything that is good for him. He notices the way that his energy changes when he's around that person. That was the dead giveaway. He could have been away from this elder man for a little bit of time, more than he normally is. And as he's going through this spiritual awakening, he is now understanding and seeing that it was always you. You were always the manipulator of my energy. Wow. He tried to get this masculine, just like they do every time, to go against his divine feminine. It was a failed attempt. The Most High stepped in. The higher up said enough. Judgment is here. These cases need to be settled in spiritual court. The divine ancestors are asking for reparations and or blood. And you're going to start to see people's lineages just completely get destroyed. He took advantage of this young boy. Yep, by way of magic. And now this king is coming up as the magician. This is giving me retrograde, moon energy, cycles, going through a cycle, noticing a pattern of negative energy. This is how this elder just revealed who he truly was. This young man is saying, you don't love me. You were never my dad. You were never a good godfather. You never gave me wise counsel. It was always you. I'm just getting this stillness in spiritual court. I'm getting a stillness, a quietness. This person can no longer open up a door on this man, no longer siphon his energy by way of his sexual energy. And this is not him violating him in the physical. Let's be clear, because that's a very sensitive subject. He was spiritually siphoning this young man's energy sexually because of his vanity, because he wanted to live longer, because he wanted to be agile. He wanted his sexual abilities because he was old. He didn't have that anymore. I know it's very dark, but this is what he was doing. And now the time is up. The tower is here. This tower is going to come down in a way that people in the town are going to hear about it. This man could have had a very great reputation for being that guy in the town. Whoever this lover is that came into this man's life, a Queen of Cups, this is what brought on the Great Awakening. This is what allowed this man to see who he could be by way of a twin soulmate energy. Very intuitive, very caring, very loving. I just heard Beauty and the Beast. When she found this man who was once a boy, he was very angry, very bitter. This was never his energy. This was never who he was. As a child, he was very loving, caring, and kind. He was very faithful and loyal to these people. She knew that that wasn't his energy. She saw behind the stress. She saw what was weighing this man down, and she came in. I'm getting a very powerful savior's complex type of an energy. She was the other part of his soul. She was the lover that was always coming, that this elder knew was coming. And he ran off all these other lovers thinking that he was blocking this man and that this man would never wake up. Again, it was a beautiful plot twist that he divinely was orchestrating all of the karmic lovers to go away. That's exactly what he did. But he was not able to run off this divine lover. Wow. This could have been a huge revelation for this young man, this king. He then realized just how strong he was by watching his divine counterpart be very spiritual. He says, you're my soulmate. And if you're my soulmate and you're that powerful, and I see you as the high priestess and the empress, then who am I? If you're the other part of my soul, and all this time I'm thinking that I need somebody else to help me, do you mean to tell me I've always been this person? And she's like, yes, it's time to wake up. More importantly now, because we're under judgment. The hellhounds have been silenced. They're blinded. Monitoring spirits. This person can no longer, this elder has no gifts. Like literally stripped of all spiritual protection. If they even ever had any spiritual protection, because I see them working with very dark energy. This is an angry, bitter man. He loves working from anger, fire, destruction. Yeah, listen. The universe is giving him exactly what he deserves. This is equal give and take, but from a universal standpoint. What he put out is what he's getting back, as above, so below. And wherever he is, he's very angry even with me. And I'm like, yo, listen, I'm just the counselor in spiritual court. I'm speaking for the people. I want judgment on these cases to be brought down. And I'm asking for Mayat to make them fair. Listen, my friend, I don't know you personally. This is not my story. You should have been a nicer guy if you wanted your story to be different now that you're out here and your whole life is transparent in spiritual damn court. Communication is going to be coming in. He's trying to reach out to this person to see if he can put a veil over his face again. It's like, hello, once this man woke up, there was no going back to sleep. This man has figured out that he's more powerful than this elder man. This red-eyed devil. He could have paid this man to put spiritual protection over him. He never needed this man. Yeah, past investments. He tried to take a star, tried to take an angel and turn him into a devil just like himself. But this young man always had too much heart. And even when he paid him to do things that were wrong, he was doing it because this man was painting illusions that people were attacking him. He says, I waged war on people that I believed were attacking me. He was not willfully being evil and dark. This is why there's saving grace here with Archangel Michael and the Temperance. This man has been meditating, thinking, understanding who he is, waking up to who he is. And then the Most High sent in his divine feminine too. Woo! Karma's here. This man is now in his King of Pentacles energy. Okay, he also could have paid this man greatly over the years to do some type of magic for him. That now he's realizing that yes, he was doing things for him. On top of that, behind the scenes, he was the force to be reckoned with. Okay. This man was a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. This red-eyed devil, I'm getting the devil himself, y'all. And I'm not even playing. Now, if the devil himself came for this young man, then who is this young man? He's the star. He's the high priestess. He's the magician. That's why when the enemy sends the devil himself, you got to understand who you are. He is the Hierophant. He's understanding that this was a private, secret enemy, but this king is now understanding just how important it is to listen to his own intuition. He's finding balance. He's wiser. He's thinking rationally, and he's bringing down a tower. I just heard he opened up the gates of hell on this devil, And these demons are wreaking havoc in this old man's life because he's like, that's justice. This old man is like, oh, now you're mad? He's like, no, I'm not mad. I got the lesson. Remember, Six of Swords is him sailing to calmer waters. This man is very, very calm as he walks away in this Eight of Cups energy. This once knight who is now a king, King of Swords. He's very wise, very smart, wearing his crown proudly, very logical. He's saying, you leave me no other choice. You were leading me to death and destruction. And the reality set in when his divine twin counterpart came into his life and they went to work like they normally do. Because this older man is saying, oh, she's not the one for you. She's a whore. She's sleeping with people. She got a disease. You know, whatever this man was doing to manipulate this man by way of magic and or mental influence, mind control. When this man woke up, this king woke up and realized that whoever this Queen of Cups or this divine counterpart, this Four of Wands energy was still by his side, he's like, hold up, she's special. She could have even said to him, hey, you're my soulmate. You're my twin flame. That elder tested her. And this man was like, whoa. You're the one. This inspired him to wake up from this darkness, this illusion. It brought on a very, very powerful death and destruction type of a tower. This man is going to go through confusion. The Most High could smote his mind by way of judgment and or law and order, spiritual law and order. He could go through bouts of confusion, Alzheimer's, which is actually a gift, especially if you get real old. The fact that you can't remember all the demonic things you did is actually a gift. How convenient. How soon we forget. How convenient is it that you're forgetting that you were lucky enough to get your mind smoted? This old man does not like the fact that this young guy, this young king, can see him. He doesn't like it. This king is going within. He's thinking for himself. This elderly man could be saying to him, she's doing witchcraft over you. She's doing something to you. He's going right back to what usually worked when he was a young man. This man is saying, okay, well, now, you know what? I don't need your wise counsel. Now this elder's phone is not ringing as much as it used to. This man is not so desperate to get his advice. This man is in hermit mode. This king is in hermit mode. He's going within. He's taking advice from somebody wiser, and that somebody is himself. It's himself that he's taking advice from. He's illuminating those things that needs to be seen. He's in solitude. He's consulting with spirit. Wow. I don't even know what else to say. I think this concludes the reading. I didn't think it was going to go this long, but listen, this is how spiritual court is. We didn't get any spiritual recesses and not a lot of spiritual commercial breaks because sometimes that's just the way that it is. Listen, the cycle's been closed. The world card is here. This man is closing the door. He can already see the karma that's going to come to this man for what he did. And he knows he now has the power to call judgment down on this case. Ooh, my God. A bond, I just heard, that was broken. Not broken, because something that's broken can be put back together. The ties were destroyed, severed indefinitely, permanently, and for all of eternity. And even after that, listen, let me just get an angel number for this king. You got a testimony. You're now required to go back and help other people that are going through something just like this. Listen, number 4, It says, you bring stability and rationality to any situation. You are the rock. Your hard work and your perseverance make you dependable, a friend, a good partner, and a colleague. I am stable. Wherever you are, divine masculine, you could be seeing 444. I just heard you went from heaven. You went through hell to get to heaven. But you also fell down from heaven to go through hell. This was your chosen path. This was your destiny. 4 is a number of completion. I just heard it's not how you started, it's how you finish. This person is really starting to see the light in their life again. Wow. This is your reading. Wherever you are on the planet, I love you. I pray that this has provided some type of clarity for somebody. All of my information is in the description box below. If you'd like to donate to my platform, I appreciate that. All love offerings are welcome, and or good prayers. Needless to say, this is your reading. I love you wherever you are. I know that you're well. What a beautiful testimony. Until the next video, as always, peace be with you.